Basically, my life changed for the best in 2010 when I took Kyron to his first come and try footy day at the Fremantle CBC. Kyron had never really played sports before then, maybe a little bit when he was at school. He'd come home quite excited, he'd been playing soccer, and I said, fantastic. How long were you on the field for? Maybe a minute. I went, okay, we can deal with that. And so through school, very limited opportunities to play sport. And I thought, right, I want to take up playing golf. I said, Kyron, do you want to play golf? Be my golf partner. He goes, yeah, Mum, okay. So the next few years, as you can see, I'm quite nervous. So the next few years, Kyron and I learnt to play golf. And, he's hitting a drive 220 metres down the fairway. I'm still in the bush hacking around. He goes, Mum, try harder. I said, Kyron, I am. So from then on, I saw that he did have the skills to play sport. All the years of OT, speech therapy, everything was paying off in Kyron's later years. So we went and joined Fremantle CBC, did a couple of come and try sessions. He had no footy boots in those days, and just playing with his sneakers on. Then one day a package arrived, a pair of footy boots in the mail. I said, Kyron, how'd you get there? Oh, I bought them on eBay, Mum. I went, okay. His passion of footy boots has now grown to about 6. Every season he gets a new pair, especially when he makes state selection and he's in the state team. He comes home with another new pair of footy boots, and they're not cheap ones either. So I got involved with Fremantle CBC just basically as a mum, just supporting my son, and then I seemed to be supporting a few other people around the place. At the end of 2010, the coach said to me, Heather, how about being team manager for the guys? But we got 24 guys and the 2 coaches couldn't manage them. I said, what does it involve, Brendan? He goes, not much. I still say to him to this day, not much. That not much has totally consumed my life. Anyway, 2011, we got our first sponsor. The guys got their new jumpers and everything. And I think we played about 4 games that season. 2 other teams in the comp, and we won the premiership. The guys were just wrapped. So I organised to get all their medals framed and everything for them. From then, 2013, the success of the Fremantle CBC just grew. We had 50 players. And I went, okay, time to split into 2 teams. So we had a gold and a green team. I was the manager of both. And we spoke to our committee and said, look, it's just getting too big for me to handle. So we, appointed 2 team managers, 2 coaches, 2 assistant coaches, had to get 2 umpires, had to get 2 goalies, had to get 2 of everything. So we split the 2 teams equally down the middle. We didn't have an A or a B team. We had 2 even teams. So the result was 2013, I had a CBC derby on my hands, a premiership. Lucky to say, gold team. Kyron's team won the premiership that year. So our journey's been quite, how can I describe it? It's just life-changing. One minute Kyron wasn't playing any sports, and I was playing golf and having a lot of lunches. And now I'm involved with the WACA as well. In 2016, Cardinia Lakes approached me and said, Heather, I hear you're the person to help me get a cricket team up and running south of the river, because the WACA was introducing an integrated program for cricket. I said, I'll see what I can do. They put an email out to my lads, said, we've got to come and try a day. 24 players rocked up. I had 2 teams of cricket now. There goes my summers at Rottnest with my husband on the boat, drinking champagne in Catherine Bay. Here I am, hosting 2 cricket teams. And I knew I had to get 2 good team managers to back me. So I got 2 of the ladies from the footy team that I knew. And I said, would you like to be my team managers? Yep, not a problem. Again, I needed 2 coaches, 2 assistant coaches, 2 team managers, you name it, 2 of everything, and the scorers and the water runners. And we had a successful summer. I think there was about 6 teams in 2016 when we first started playing cricket. And again, we were one of the largest WA integrated cricket teams. From there, the success went on that we were able to nominate some of our Cardinia Lake players to try out for the state team at the National Carnival. and Kyron was selected and he made the cut. But it took a lot of hard work to get there. 2 years beforehand, he'd never picked up a cricket ball until I said to him, Kyron, I'm going to run an integrated cricket team. Do you want to be one of my players? He goes, yeah, why not, Mum? And he did. He took up the challenge and he's been working really hard. From then, my journey's just full on. My life is full on and crazy, but all in a good way. I'm there to support my players and give advice when they need it. We have coaches that do a marvellous job. At Fremantle CBC, we're fully inclusive. Everybody is welcome, regardless of the ability. We don't see the disability in our players. We see the ability. We see what they can do, not what they can't do. One of my favourite stories is one of my players, Maddie, one of Kyron's good friends. He has cerebral palsy, and basically we call him wobbly on his feet. And I bumped into Maddie one day and I said, what are you doing these days? He said, nothing. I said, come and join our footy team. He goes, I can't play footy. I said, of course you can. We put him on the footy field, stuck him right out in front of goals because he could only move a couple of feet either way. And Kyron handballed the ball to him and he got the ball. He thought he'd actually marked it. So he's just wobbling around and we're going, kick the ball, Maddie, you're only 2 foot away, kick it. And all Kyron's teammates put a circle around him. Someone turned Maddie in the right direction. He kicked his first ever goal. This Saturday, Maddie is marking his 50th game milestone. We have a banner, a CBC banner with their names on, and the guys will be running through. And Maddie is one of my success stories. I've also been lucky to be a part of the WAFL 2015 and 2017 state football trips on their tours. And I see our state players, how they succeed. Some of the players that haven't even been on a plane before, let alone been away from home. And the hard work that the WAFL and the tour group put into these athletes, it's to be commended. Also, the WACA has got their state teams going. And again, it's just the way that the sport's conducted on such a professional level. Even though our players have disabilities, we don't see that. They're state team players. So our life is busy in the Timms family. Kyron will speak shortly and tell you roughly what his week curtails. I've also instrumental in forming dinner clubs with our guys. They had no friendship connections, so now I have a dinner club for Kyron with about 8 of his best mates. And then the parents wanted to join the dinner club. So when we go out now, there's 30 people for dinner every 6 to 8 weeks. And I've made a lot of friends throughout my journey. But what's good about integrated football or integrated cricket for the teams that I'm involved with is the clubs believe in us. The clubs are there and we're fully inclusive within the club environment. We're not the disability kids or we're not the disability team. We're another team in their league, in their club. Thank you.